When American Christians talk about Islam, we have to sort our way through a lot of information, much of it inaccurate, distorted, taken out of context, or just plain incorrect.
Muslims are taught to respect their neighbors, to respect their parents, to respect their friends, to take care of their neighbors, to take care of their parents, to take care of their friends. Now, I don't know how that's so different from anyone else's values.
We all can coexist, and I believe that our faith teaches us that. So it's definitely it's a way of life for me.
Well, I think when you take Islam seriously, you understand these people of faith are trying to understand what it means to be human. They try to make a difference in the world where they live. And it's perhaps a bit different in approach than Christianity is, but those features are also a part of the best features of Christianity.
One of the important things that people fail to understand is that there's the issue of gender and the way we think of gender is something that's undergone a radical transformation in the last 50 or 100 years.
Whenever you feel threatened and you feel something about yourself, it could be taken away by these people, you begin to see them with great hostility. And I do believe that that is unfortunately the way many otherwise very, solid, God-fearing Christian folks in America see segments of the Muslim community.
What is very special about the presence of Islam in America is the legacy of African American Islam. And, it turns out that the very roots of Islam's presence in this country have to do with a demand for social justice.
We Muslims know that it is holy, it's sacred to engage positively with those who are different from us.
The larger evolution of Islam in America, even dating back to some of those early, more contentious moments with Muhammad Ali, very publicly, for instance, getting up and challenging policies. We celebrate Muhammad Ali right now as a bona fide, quintessential contribution to Americana. And not just the American Muslim experience, but to what we consider as part and parcel of what it means to be an American.
I would say my favorite single line from the Quran is from Surah 49, which says that God made us different nations and tribes that we may come to know one another. In the sense that diversity is holy, and it was created by God, and what we humans are meant to do with that diversity is engage in positive interaction with each other.
I think that if you get to know people, whatever their background is, then you have less fear. You know that they don't hate you, they're not out there to kill you.
I think inside Islam there's a mindfulness about God that's really amazing. And Islam has this built-in thing of prayer five times a day. And so there's this awareness that you never can get that far away, at least in terms of time. You never can get that far away from God. There's always a reminder.
The Holy Quran says that the Prophet Muhammad was to be sent as nothing but a mercy upon all the worlds. The most common prayer in Islam is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of God, the all-merciful, the ever-merciful. What Christians, if there's one word a Christian should know about Muslims, it's mercy. If there's one word that Muslims should know about Christians, it's love. The central value in Christianity is love.
How did Jesus treat people of other religions? And Jesus didn't kill them, and Jesus didn't hate them, and Jesus didn't reject them like his disciples wanted him to. He loved them, he accepted them, he met their needs, he served them. When I love my neighbor who's Muslim, or my neighbor who's Jewish, or my neighbor who's atheist, or my neighbor who's Buddhist, when I love my neighbor, and I treat my neighbor the way I would want them to treat me, I don't think I'm being unfaithful to Jesus, I think I'm being faithful to Jesus.